I'm sure I deserve what I got.
No. You've proved what you deserve. You deserve to run this school. You deserve everyone's respect.
To deserve your respect.
You've got that. I thought you knew it. Don't go, Rachel.
I'm going to clear this mess up today and then I'm gone.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think I've waited quite long enough. I'm Stella Hansen, from the exam board. I'm here about the investigation.
It's going to be sore for a few days.
Serves me right away.
I didn't say that.
Shouldn't have lost it like that, man. I wanted to smack his lights out.
Yeah, but you didn't, did you? So don't be so hard on yourself. You were taking yourself off to cool down. That's important. You wouldn't have done that at the beginning of the year, would you?
Just wish there was something I could do to help Miss Mason. She really dropped herself in it. Andrew.
She'll be okay.
She's going to lose her job, innit?
It might not come to that. It was all a long time ago.
I suppose. Makes you wonder though, innit? Whether it's worth changing. You know, being better.
How do you mean?
Well, if everyone's only going to remember the bad stuff you did, then it's not worth the effort.
Obviously, when I arranged to visit Waterloo Road, I expected to be seen by yourself.
I think that's a fair expectation.
Well, as I said, I thought I was doing the right thing. What is it you always say, Miss Mason? Accountability and responsibility.
Well, that's all very well, but I find it hard to believe that we managed to conduct an investigation without it once popping up on your radar.
Believe me, Mrs. Hanson, neither can I.
The cheating was picked up initially in your English department. Now, of course, all the other subjects have been brought into question.
I suggest we get the English department together and get to the bottom of this. Rachel?
What?
The English department.
Our initial investigation has uncovered 15 clear cases of plagiarism and copying.
15? Well, that's more than half of our IS level group.
Well, these are only the most blatant cases, the ones we're sure we can prove. We don't take disqualification lightly.
Disqualification? You're saying that the pupils involved are just going to fail the year?
Well, there is an appeals procedure, but the exam board is rarely wrong.
Not been my experience.
Really? Picking one example at random. Maxine Barlow went from barely scraping a D in one essay to getting an A in the next. Seriously, how was that not picked up at a coursework moderation meeting?
OK, different question. When did you last have a coursework moderation meeting? I can't believe this.
Well, they just kept being put back. We ran out of term time.
Put back by who?
What difference does it make whether we caught them cheating or the exam board did? Lazy little animals just getting what they deserve.
What did you just say?
Just that. I mean, if they are cheating, might teach them a lesson.
At least they learned something from your department.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that maybe you should have done some of your own work this year instead of loading it off on the rest of us. If you had, we wouldn't be in this mess.
How dare you? I'm not taking that from some slip of a girl who's only been qualified for 5 minutes. I'll have you know I've got
30 years at the chalk face.
Yeah, Grantley, how about you change the record, yeah?
Don't you speak to me like that.
Well, it's true, isn't it? You're always banging on about it. You're lazy.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
But I'm not taking this from the two most junior.
Right, that is enough. You're worse than the kids. I don't want to know whose fault it is.
Well, we at the exam board do want to know. As, I should imagine, will the LEA.
We need to discuss this in private, Mrs. Hanson.
With pleasure.
Look, I need the time to uncover the facts for myself, to liaise with my staff and to speak to the pupils involved. What I don't need is you breathing down my neck while I do it. Nor will you threaten me or my staff. This is still my school, Mrs. Hanson.
Not for much longer from what I hear.
Well, that's between me and the LEA.
And if I was a governor at this school, I'd be straight on the phone to them.
Or is that a threat? Because you can save your energy. I'll be speaking with the LEA today. And don't worry, they'll be fully informed. Now, unless there's anything else, could you please leave me to do my job?
I don't care. Just tell me what flights you've got today. Is that all you've got? All right, they'll have to do.
I know I haven't handled the situation very well.
You haven't handled it at all. How long do you think you could cover this up for?
It was not a cover-up. I was trying to manage the situation. You had so much on your plate.
Oh, spare me. You were watching your own back, not mine. And certainly not your pupils or your colleagues.
I resent that implication.
Well, tough. The stupid thing is, if you'd come to me with this, I could have helped you.
And now?
You're suspended pending an investigation.
What? I don't think you're in the best position to make that level of decision right now.
I'm still in charge here, Grantley. Go home.
Right. We'll see what the union says, shall we?
Tom, how do you feel about being the acting head of department? Not saying it's going to be easy.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Good. Well, I think you should start by talking to these pupils. Let's see if there really is a culture of cheating in this school. Like I said, not easy.
That went down with us. And then it says, see how you get the school sorted.
So if you got me out, I might have got an A star.
I don't know, man. We've done everything right on here on this one.
If I could check it
Don't
again.
say. Can I have a word?
Yeah?
Look, I just wanted to say, you probably won't believe me, but I'm really glad that you're making a go of it with Celine. She seems really good for you.
Yeah, she is.
It's pretty obvious how much she loves you. I'm glad that you found someone that does. Again.
Well, what about you? I mean, you're doing great. You know, with the hair stuff, your greys and that. It's obvious I was on your back.
That's nothing.
Nah, I mean it, Chloe. Maybe I should be getting some extra lessons off you.
Chloe, a word.
Of course. She was.
I want you to do something for me.
Okay.
I want you to look me in the eye and tell me that you didn't cheat on your English coursework.
What?
Look me in the eye and tell me that you didn't cheat on your English coursework.
I copied a couple of essays from our website.